Hey guys, welcome to Friday's streams. So Friday's streams usually shortest of the whole lot, but nothing to worry about. We're going to have a slightly bit more drama, as we always do every Friday. So welcome to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. So with the new expansion nearly approaching to where we need to catch up to. So the launch of the new expansion, I think they said something about October, November sort of time, but we've still got a bit of time. So we still got a bit of Edge of Fate to continue with the storyline, and until we get caught up in preparation for the new expansion after Edge of Fate. So like I was saying, just trying to figure out where it is. I think it'll be in the here we go. So the next expansion after Edge of Fate will be Renegade, I believe. And then there's another one after that. So Renegades is the next one. So it will continue, of course, where we are up to. But until then, we will. Yes, so Renegades is the next one, and I'm sure there was something else as well. I think there was something else, but I can't figure out what it was. But until Renegades is well available, I guess we won't be doing any of that until we have Edge of Fate caught up. So doesn't matter if Renegade comes out well before I even get a chance to go to into the expansion when it launches. Doesn't matter. So we will go through the storyline for Edge of Fate, continue that, and go step by step in regards to the storyline, so you get to see each part individually as well. So each part will be recorded live, and then obviously re-uploaded as a recording, so you can watch it again in your own time if you did miss that live stream. So just like last Friday, we did Zer's Reset live, and with it being Friday once again, so Friday once again Zer's Reset. So last Friday we recorded live Zer's Reset and did some Crucible and Gambit, as well as a run of the Nightfall reset as well. So we're going to do Zer's Reset to begin tonight's stream. So we had a slight little introduction to new things that are going to be coming my character's way, in sense of Destiny 2 Edge of Fate's storyline. So once we have completed enough, it will probably mention that we will head into Renegade when it comes available for my character. But until then, we will continue doing bit by bit, in regards to storyline, get it caught up, just like in World of Warcraft with the new expansion after the current one is finished. So that will lead on to World of Warcraft Midnight, and at the moment we are still dealing with the you know, drama in the current expansion at the moment. So like I said, just exactly the same. We will catch up in my character's progress and speed. Doesn't have to be rush, because of course Midnight isn't coming out to next year, so we've got plenty of time. But in regards to Destiny 2, of course, they've changed things slightly, but doesn't mean we are behind or anything. It just means, you know, we've got even more stuff to deal with. So Friday stream tonight, we kick off with Xer's Reset as we always do. So we're heading to the Annex and we're going to land at that part of the tower, and we will see what we will have available for this reset. So Friday 17th of October 2025, we will see what Xer will have for us once we land at the Annex. So last Friday when we did Xer's Reset, we had fun with a bit of Crucible and Gambit, of course the Nightfall run as well. So I don't know which one it will be when we go into the Nightfall run, but it is a live run of the Nightfall run as well. So Crucible, I'm not sure if Mayhem is here, or I don't think Iron Banner's hit back, but Supremacy will be really cool. And we will do some Gambit of course as well, which we did. So usually with Xer's Reset it's very quickly over because it doesn't take long at all to do Xer's Reset, to see what he has available and to spend the required coins that we need to spend as well. So each time we see Xer we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. Since it introduced that change since Final Shape went live, as well as from the previous expansion, but they made massive progress heading into this, so yeah. But made things more simple. They made a massive overhaul in the UI and everything like that, and everything related to the tabs and things and game tabs, and just made it more simple, but they have made it slightly more confusing with Crucible, I think, because they could merge all the Crucible tabs together into one instead of having a separate Crucible options, because when you click Portal it doesn't come up with the other Crucible options, but you have to go into the other menu to bring that up, which is a bit funny. But learning curve, I guess. So we seem to be in the queue trying to land at the tower, it seems. So there's probably like absolutely loads like last time. Oh, there we are. So, welcome to the Annex. So we're going to head up towards where Xer is. Took a little while. I think we had to wait for probably landing permission or something. It's just really funny sometimes, because sometimes it happens during Crucible and you're thinking, it's only us there. Well, unless there's other teams, we're waiting for other teams that are doing their Crucible run as well, but so Xer is at his new little home for now. So since Final Shape went live, and of course leading to Final Shape, we had to go and look for Xer all over the map. So
I bring gifts of the Nine, gifts you sorely need.
So each week Xer has 2 bits of gear with the new update in regards to Xer's Reset. So 2 bits of gear for each of the classes. So the hunters, well, we start with the hunters first, of course. So hunters have gauntlets to start off, which sounds like goujons to me, you know, like some nice chicken thing. But just like a previous bit of gear for the hunters, as well as the other class, the warlocks and the titans, you can add specific mods depending what you need it for, and depending what instance you're going into, whether it's the Trials of Osiris, maybe a tournament or something, or a really hard version of the Nightfall, which you'll probably need a good amount of certain resistance, depending what damage resistance and potential damage you want to try to do, in regards what the pests have, because during the Nightfall run, which you will see, the barrier champions always have specific problems and damage resistance, you know, that sort of thing. So there's tons that you can choose from. So this bit of gear is a bit of gear from, I can't remember if it's from the Forsaken campaign, I don't, might even be from the trying to figure out. See, there's so much bit of gear all over the place from different seasons per expansion. For example, just trying to remember everything, it's just like, you know, well, I'm not going to remember everything, but this bit of gear, we can't actually change its appearance, so it looks like that, but then we can actually change its colour scheme to make it so blend as much as possible. That looks like my Titan, who's wearing the hunter bit of gear to demonstrate. I mean, that looks like I'm being sneezed on. Ooh, that's even worse, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yes, let's have the look of it. I mean, if it glowed in the dark, that would be quite cool. There is a new one that we picked up. I think it was this one. Was it this one? No. Where is it? No, it is somewhere. So we do have tons of options. Oh, where is it? So we just picked it up last time we were live, last Friday. Might be this one. I mean, that looks quite good, isn't it? I think it was that one, but I will go into collections to confirm that. But anyway, for the hunters to start with, they have gauntlets, base level of 200. So the second bit of gear for the hunters this week is leg armor. So if you haven't got this bit of gear, that's very handy, so you can replace the gear in your inventory or collection in the vault, and just like the previous bit of gear, you can add specific traits, and I think you can stack them as well, so depending what you need it for and all that. But this bit of gear, you can actually change its appearance, but I don't have another appearance to show you because I do not have the hunter. So I think this is the new colour. I think I found it. So this is that other colour. I think it might look cool on the armour, which we'll have a look at in a minute. But this bit of gear, you can change its appearance if you do have another option of appearance, or if you know, being fortunate to get one. And just like the other bit of gear, and since the changes they brought in for the new expansion final shape, leading into Edge of Fate, sorry. So they introduced it in final shape, but then Edge of Fate they enhanced it, sort of thing. So upgrading the armor to, I think, up to a level 5. So some gear you can still level to a level 10 because it goes all the way back to the Forsaken campaign. or even the Red War. So each of the gear here that's on option 4 as a reset today, it's not necessary from the same expansion, which is interesting. So Titans, which is what my character is in Destiny 2. So just like the Hunters, add specific mods depending what you need. You know, if you need to get your melee faster, or your grenades, or even if you want to try to have specific damage stacked up, you know, for specific instance. So you can have different ones that will benefit and help each other, changing the stats as well. So you have a minor mods, so each bit of gear has a minor mod anyway, but you can select any of the minor mods to go along with the major mods. And just like the Hunter's bit of gear, you can level this one up to a level 5. So you used to be able to level up to 10 some of the gear, but like I said, this gear goes all the way back to expansion that they probably didn't even introduce the changes, of course. So that's the new sort of colour scheme that I picked up last week. Have a quick look at the Hunter's bit of gear and see if it actually looks any cooler. Ooh! Bit of everything there, isn't it? So the second bit of gear for the Titans is another gauntlet, which is a bit funny. So Titans this week have 2 gauntlets. So if you need to, of course, replace current ones that you got in your inventory or the vault, at least you have that chance to replace it. So I do have this another appearance, but like I said, you can change the colour scheme to make it match as much as you can, or should I say as much it will let you, because I really want to really customize that, but you can't really do anything other than just, you know, if I can change the colour of the ice and stuff, that would be real cool, you know, make it red or something, but no, I'm not allowed. But the armour around it, you can change the colour. See what I mean? Just making a blend to how I would like it to be. Finally, Warlocks kick off this Friday with helmet as well. So you can add minor mods as well, just like I was saying with the other bits of gear for the other 2 classes. So you can level this to a level 5, as well as infuse it if you've got multiple of these, or even a higher version of this. So this is the base level of 200, and you can also, if you had another appearance, which I don't, and then you can change the colour scheme to make it sort of match or blend. I have to say, when we did Crucible last Friday, it was interesting seeing a lot of the characters on our team as well as the opponent team on this actual shader or colour scheme. So a lot of them were going for the same one, so it looked really cool actually. So the final bit of gear for the Warlocks is chest armor this week. So if you need to replace this with a better one, this might be a good time to use this one that you get from Xur's Reset, in this case, to replace the one that's lower level or from the previous gear gear, gear entry level really, because it was like level 10 and then they made massive changes to that. But before that it was like level etc, but massive changes. And of course they've been adding updates to the patches and stuff, of course, as well. So, just like I was saying in regards to the hunters, you can add specific mods depending what subclass you're going for, as well as stacking specific subclass traits as well. And also adding a minor mod as well, for example like the grenade, or your melee helping your mobility, things like that. And this could be up to a level 5 as well. So if you do have another one of this that is sort of dropped from the seasonal loot, as it were, that could be another way of upgrading it. But if you've got the previous entry level for this bit of gear from the previous expansion, for example, it you know, you can replace it with this one, and until you get another one, I would say keep it, because I've kept everything that I've got in my collection. Yeah, so we'll have a look at this in a second. So that's what's available for Zers Reset. So each week you can get any of this bit of gear if you need it, and you also get this whatever this is. I keep thinking, what is it? Because that was there in the last expansion. I can't remember what it was, but so each Friday, like I was saying, we have to get the Favour of the Nine buff from Zer by spending at least 47 strange coins, whichever way we would like as well. So we can buy 47 of these, add towards it. So we have spent some enhancement costs, and we've not got enough glimmer, so we can't buy them, but we can buy these.
If the Nine wanted this, you would not have it.
So we still need to buy, oh, I was going to say 4, but 7. So we can actually buy it from the other tab as well, which is additional stuff. So, other offerings. So, exotic gear, since they made the massive changes in Edge of Fate, they did have legendary armor as well, but they've removed that just to make it more simple. So exotic gear available this week, and I think it's usually on quite often it's likely to be the same. So we usually have the Hawkman hand cannon as well as some other ones next to it, but in this case we have the Huckberry submachine gun, as well as the Trinity Ghoul bow for those who are really good at shooting with a bow. And we also got the Colony grenade launcher as well for those who need an upgrade for previous level of that weapon, same with the Hawkman hand cannon. But if you want these individually, it will cost you 23 strange coins per one, per item. Yeah, so all of them are 23, but the individual engram for it, for sort of a roll of the dice, so there were is 19 per one. So the two catalysts this week, we have the Cerberus Regime catalyst as well as the Cerberus catalyst as well, for those who need to add them to their catalyst collection. And underneath, like I said, legendary weapons, but the individual engram is 7 strange coins every time, but the individual legendary weapon underneath will be 17 strange coins per one that you click on. So if you've got tons and tons of strange coins, you can spend all your coins just wasting them, really, I think. Also, he has the ciphers, so if you need more ciphers, so the ciphers go in your inventory. So in my case, I've already got enough from last time, and I even got ciphers from about 10 years ago or something, which I've not got rid of because I didn't think I had to just maybe not need to keep them, but I didn't know that, so I've just kept everything. So we have that choice to buy stuff this way as well, like I was saying, but we just need to buy 7 more, or spend 7 strange coins. But if you do, like I said, need another cipher, or if you've only got 4, you have a chance to get it and do the progress to get the cipher. But also you can get a cipher from the seasonal stuff, as well as rep and all that sort of thing for each of the vendors as well, so they can give you a cipher as well. So everyone could give you a cipher nearly. So we're going to spend 7 of these.
It was the 9's. Now it is yours.
Just so we get the favour of the 9 buff. And then we will have to see what Zer has for us next time. So it is as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. So we have spent the required 47.
If the 9 wanted this, you would not have it. I hope to be here again.
Yes, you will be. So it's as simple as that, really, with Zer's reset. So you don't always have to buy all the gear, you could just buy what you would like. But in regards to the requirement, you still have to buy, or I should say spend 47 strange coins regardless if you need anything. So you can buy the enhancement codes because you need them anyway. And quite often you need to use them anyway, since the changes that are brought in for Edge of Fate anyway. So Zer's reset, as simple as that. So I do hope you enjoyed Zer's reset, and now we're going to concentrate on a bit of Crucible. So like what I was saying with regards to the portal tab, so you do have the new way of accessing Crucible, Gambit, but in this way I guess you get a really cool way of doing what you would like to do: solo stuff, fire team stuff, pinnacle stuff, or even, like I said, the Crucible stuff. But in regards to the Crucible tab that we just clicked on now, so they have this available, normal control, Trials Osiris, as well as it's normally known as Rumble, I think. So that is through that tab, but then we can go to the World tab here and come out of that. Click on the Crucible icon and see what it means. It's got different things. So it's got this Checkmate Mix, Team Scorch, which is really funny because you just blow each other up with a bazooka, and Rumble, which is funny because I'm sure that's what's available in the Portal tab. Might be something similar anyway. See what I mean? They should add that to that, all of them into one tab rather than messing around, having to go all over the place. But the only problem is we have to still go to the World tab just to click on Gambit, so we will do that as well. But we will have to go to that tab separately but it should be here on the portal tab because Crucible and Gambit are still part of PvP, and it's of course PvE as well. But so just before we get into the Crucible, bit of drama. So we usually do about 4 of each, so 4 Crucible and 4 Gambits on Friday's stream. So the current season of Ash and Iron, there's still plenty of days left. I think there was like 80 days or something when it began or something like that. So, you know, you don't always have to participate with anything regarding to the side stories and all that sort of thing to get your weekly rep. You can just spend the entire week doing Crucible and Gambit if you want, and it still counts towards it, and that's what's good, that it gives players that choice. So this is the new currency, the corner log, part of this new expansion, and with us being able to buy stuff from previous seasons from the store that we weren't able to buy back then, we can now purchase ships and things using that corner log currency. So it's like in the archive of past ships and things. So I do have a few ships that we can possibly buy. So we still got plenty of strange coins left, but bear in mind we need some for next time we have Zeus reset, and that will be 47 again. And I've still got this rice cake for some reason. So let's head into Crucible and see how we do with control, because it is still a simple way of getting Crucible started. So like I said, we usually do 4, so we do 4 Crucible, do 4 Gambits, and then we will head into the live Nightfall. So I don't know what it is for this Friday, because since they made changes to the Nightfall rotation, because it used to be per week I think, but it was getting a bit really pointless even trying it, because it was gonna be the same one, you know what I mean? If you maybe checked what it was a couple of days later, it's still the same one for the entire reset week. But the changes that they brought in now is that it resets every day, so which is quite cool. But it'd be quite cool if it was per hour, wouldn't it? Or like every half an hour. But something that takes about half an hour to do the Nightfall run anyway. But I think per day is alright, isn't it? It's just a shame that the stuff that we do in Crucible, it isn't available in Gambit. They should like sort of blend them together, so then stuff that we do in Crucible, you know, the maps that we have for Crucible, they should bring them into Gambit, because technically we're doing the same thing, but it is of course having the issue with the PvE side of things, where we're against additional pests, not just the enemy team. So that there's so much they could do, because even though we do control, they could have additional pests trying to stop us and all that sort of thing. There's so much they can do. But when momentum control's active, it's the best, really, I think, out of the controls, because no one knows where you are, and that's how PvP should be. Same with Gambit, really, I think, as well, in my opinion. So we're heading to our very first Gambit, Crucible. I was going to say Gambit, but we will be doing Gambit once we're done in Crucible. So you're going to see me being murdered, as always, so I'm going to just prepare for Gambit in case. So like I said, the base level is 10 for certain things, but certain gear is base level 200, but you know, there's gear from different seasons in there, so they will have specific beginning levels as well. So, welcome to Crucible, ladies and gentlemen.
Control.
So as always, I will re-upload this so you can watch this entire stream from scratch in your own time, and split it up in the parts such as Zer's reset only.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zone.
Or even just the Crucible and Gambit, and of course the Nightfall only as well. So I'm just going to wait for my friends to get, or my teammates to get shot first, because last week I was the first bugger dead and I wasn't happy. Ah, thank you.
Enemy claims zone B.
Change my spec. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to change my gear layout. So the reason why I had pulse rifle, because we needed it. So I'll change it in preparation for the Nightfall. I mean, I'm doing so terrible, but I don't care. It's a bit of fun. Hey, the little shit. So this is why momentum control is really cool, because like I said, no one knows where you are, and that's the whole idea of Crucible. They shouldn't be told where you are. Hey there! Seems you were waiting for me, eh? So the idea is that the team actually captures it, right? But or the zones,
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
but they don't always pay attention to that. That was rather funny. So somebody was waiting for heavy ammo, but they got murdered. So the heavy ammo can also be bait as well. Ah! I bloody had heavy ammo. So the changes they brought in for Crucible especially, so if you die, like I did, you drop your heavy ammo if you did get any, but secondary special ammo you keep, which it's more fair, I think, because obviously you're going to have primary and secondary ammo anyway, usually, and special ammo is for weapons like my Prometheus that I've got equipped. So I'm just looking for a pest to kill, because they've killed me numerous times and I'm probably like bottom of the list, but I don't care because it is just a bit of fun, in my opinion. Oh sorry, did I burn? Hey! Somebody killed. Disgrace. So the idea is if we capture the zones, all three of them, we get a power play, but when I'm banners are active, it is
Keep the pressure on.
a hunt rather than a power play, but technically the same thing. And also you get to hear Lord Saladin, but at the moment you're hearing Lord Shax. So the enemy team has captured this zone, so we're going to capture it with our teammates. So the more of you at zone is, or if you capture the zone with more of you present, you get more points towards the the score, which is so if 6 of you maybe stood there, well, it would speed things up capturing the zone. So like for example, there's 2 of us here,
Zone B lost.
and then he's buggered off, and now he's come back
Captured Zone A. Zone
because he's
advantage.
realised he has to capture the zone. Because
Keep it up.
if one player's there, it's going to take a bit longer to capture it. So the idea is that you have more of you there, just to be able to capture the zone quicker.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Sorry. My phone switched on or something. Shit. Not switched on, but you know when you shout something, it normally responds, as it were. So I'm going to try to get the heavy ammo, unlike before where I had some but then I lost it because I got killed. So I'm going to use my special ammo. Ah, sorry. So if they added, like the Vex stockings in this. Ah, you got your bloody shield there. Sorry. So there's like 3 of us.
Winning. Stay strong.
Hey!
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
I think they should do a version of Crucible or in Gambit where it's just melee only, where you can punch each other. It's more fun that way. Oh,
Zone B lost.
I always wonder if Lord Shax is really good at losing something. Shit. So if they get a power play,
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
oh, they do. So the idea is they recapture the zones that we've lost
You
to
captured
prevent
Zone
the
B.
team getting
Zone C
us
captured.
another
You
power
have
play.
zone advantage.
I believe he tried to murder me. But I've got my super now. Going the wrong way.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them.
Who was that?
Now hold them. Zone B.
Ah! Shit.
You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
Didn't realise we were going somewhere. Sometimes it very strange how the score changes, but
1 minute.
bear in mind a lot of players aren't really paying attention to what they're meant to be doing for this.
You have zone advantage. Sound tactics bring victory.
How about your face? Sorry, did I burn you?
Control. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
Because the team, I'm sure they were well ahead of us, but it doesn't matter. These things happen. So as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, I did absolutely shit, but I don't care. So we're going to go into control again and see what happens this time. So, kept my super as solar subclass, but I may have to change it to arc in preparation for the Nightfall run. So like I was saying with the exotic gear that you can get, so the ones that Zer had, of course, had base level 200, so you can get drops of course, exotic gear from doing tons and tons of Nightfalls, Crucible, Gambit, etc. Even the Psyop stuff as well as the Strike playlist as well. So it can drop at any time really, but we do have a really good Simple Steps gauntlets. So we do have a couple of gear. We could maybe upgrade this if we would like, or we can just recycle it and it will give us unstable cores. So back to the EDZ again, but I'm not sure where we are. Maybe it's Bannerfall, maybe it's somewhere else. So the principle is to, on main priority, is to capture their zones, to get the points, etc. Getting a power play if possible as well, but it is sometimes it's always one-sided usually because everyone wants to just kill each other really. Oh, it's just
Control.
is it the same one? I think it's the same map. Is it me or is it the same map? Because it usually picks a different map, but has, you know, occasionally given us the same map. Hey! Oh, so I've started here rather than over there.
Captured zone A. Enemy claims
I'll let
zone
you go
C.
first, so you can get shot first. Shit. Man!
Zone
Oh,
B
you!
captured. You have advantage.
There! To you as well. I like how they just waited for me, but sometimes I think it's personal at times. Hey! But like I said, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? So...
Double down.
Sorry! I didn't mean to punch you so much.
Zone C captured. That's a power play.
Oh, that's even more funny.
Now home.
Somebody was just probably AFK. Which does happen. Sometimes when I'm having to go downstairs and let somebody in if they block themselves out, that sort of thing. quite often the case. Ah, shit! Or even if I have to collect my like pizza or something, it's sort of like annoying because I have to leave like the keyboard and that. And then obviously there might be like, not on purposely of course, getting or being AFK. Ah, you fuck! Hey, how come you didn't die from my heavy ammo? You should have died. So we've got 2 zones, I think, and they've got 1, but we want to try to get all the zones. Ew. Oh, I was bloody stuck.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
So we need to get C or A. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on. So they weren't even bothered capturing the zone, they just wanted to shoot certain individuals. Which is what they can do, but they're not going to win or anything if they're going to keep doing that. So the enemy team have a power play. Somebody shoot him. Aha. So I'm the only one here at this flag.
Power play. Enemy has your zone. They just took the lead. Zone B captured.
Hey, you little... Stick your head out, please.
Your enemy can't kill. Dead.
Ah, shit! So if they capture the zones and kill as well, they get, I think it's like a bonus on top of it. So.
Zone B lost. They have advantage.
Oh, that was really funny.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
What is going on? Ah, oh, come on, you were fucking dead. Serves you right.
5 minutes.
So next time we do Edge of Fate live on a Tuesday, usually, because it resets on Tuesday anyway,
You captured Zone A. Zone
we will
advantage
do
is yours.
some progress in regards to the storyline, in regards to trying to see if we can catch up to... Eh?
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage.
Make it catch up. So each part we will do in regards to what we have to do for the storyline, you know, go and do this, etc. It will be what the? It will be split up into different clips so you can watch it. Hey, bugger off! So you can watch it. Oh, yeah.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
It just allows you to watch it in your own time, different parts of the storyline in order, of course. I will try. So we have done a little bit of the storyline, and like I said, we're going to continue with that, and then we always head into Crucible and Gambit as well, as we can see, we do an actual Nightfall run live on the Reset Tuesday as well, because it is rare that we get a chance to do it.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Oh, charming!
One.
Well, I've got my super now, and I'm gonna beat
3
your face
minutes.
in.
Zone B lost. Your enemy has a power play. That shut.
Ha 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 ha!
Zone A captured.
Oh, sorry, did I accidentally cook your face? Ooh. Well, at least I got that piece of crap back, as it were. For what you did to me.
Your enemy has defeated you. No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
So we do hand out medals, but we don't always have enough medals to hand out. So I just think we need to get enough medals to hand out to everyone, because it's more fair that way. It's how I see things, but obviously I'm not in charge of the way they set up the Crucible medal, you know, dishing out medals and that. So our second control was a bit more eventful, wasn't it? So we see what will happen in the third one. So we have bits of gear that we can actually use to upgrade other bits of gear that we may use for the Nightfall or any other, you know, instance, for example. So we do have something that could be very useful in preparation for the Nightfall. So we will change to the pulse rifle in preparation once we do queue for the Nightfall, because to deal with the barrier champions in the Nightfall you need at least one of you with a pulse rifle to deal with the barrier champions shield. It is the only way really to even get a chance to do damage to them as well. Oh look, we've got blue crab. So we do have this, but so I kept the linear fusion rifle because it did ask us to have that equipped for the seasonal little requirement. So certain seasonal thing, little requirements ask you to do specific things, such as use a sword, for example. But I sort of don't understand, because I have used a sword previously, but hasn't sort of counted, so it doesn't make any sense. Unless it means, you know, the psyops or even the strike playlist. So we still need to deal with the Vex as well as the Fallen, which we haven't done so far, but of course we will see who we are against in Gambit, won't we? Because we probably will be against the Vex or even the Fallen in Gambit, hopefully. Because last time it was against Scorn like about 3 times or something, and I think one Cabal, but that was about it. But it wasn't against the Vex or the Hive or anything. You know, it's just, you just don't know who you're going to be against, because of course the Drifter will tell you who you're against. Because it could be Lucent Hive as well, which is or even the Shadow Legion as well, so technically Cabal as well. Twice, but Shadow Legion obviously helping the Witness, and Lucent Hive are those like sort of a improved version of the hive that learned how to harness guardians, ghosts and stuff. And interesting, but it's annoying because they have a little ghost as well. Well, the elite ones anyway. But and we also will be against, of course, the primeval, which is always a taken, but it is a taken primeval in different forms. So it could be one that looks like a Fallen, Cabal, Vex, any of them really. When we get the Gambit, you will see what I mean in a bit more detail. So, Crucible number 3. So, with regards to the seasonal hub as well, this helps us get additional points and all that sort of thing. So I think we're going to be heading to our next Crucible. Hopefully it'll be somewhere else. Yeah, sometimes it's weird because we sometimes like head off to somewhere new, but it actually comes back to the same place, and you think, what was the point of that? You know, waste of space travel, you know, or that sort of thing, you know. So, Crucible number 3, we are heading to
Control.
Titan, I think.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
So, same principle as before, but different map, and I think different teammates as well.
Zone C captured.
And that's what's, you know, fairer, isn't it? Just who was shooting at? I really don't know who he was shooting at.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
What? See if we've got a zone that we can capture. So with having this special ammo weapon equipped in my gear layout for this, it is handy. Ah, sorry. Who was that? Come on, own up.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Who was that?
Power play. Keep the pressure on.
So we've got a power play.
Zone C lost.
Hello there. Ah! I like how they didn't even pay attention that I was there. But of course they get indication that I'm there, because of course that's why I was saying with regards to Crucible, when it's not momentum control, normal control, it tells you where they are, it gives you indication. But momentum control switches it off. Hey, little shit.
Don't be lost.
So of course you could spawn back in after you've been murdered, right next to them, and that's where it's more fun, when it's momentum control. They should have switched that to that anywhere, but what? Who are you shooting at? Her. What?
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
What? Oh, sorry, did I punch you? See, this is why it's fun, because you can just punch them in the face. I mean, you can punch Hive and Vex and that during Gambit as well.
Zone B lost. Double down.
Oh, hello. Oh, you little shit, you survived. So I'm yet to decide whether I'm going to keep my subclass as Arc for the Nightfall, but regardless, I need to... Hello! Well, that was even more funny! Ooh, heavy ammo, not heavy ammo, special ammo.
5 minutes.
I mean, in fairness, there's so much shit going on. What? So, as you can see, our team's not even paying attention of capturing any zones. So that the team's going to win quite relatively quick here, the way it's going. Because other members of the team aren't in capturing the zones, they're just trying to kill each other, which is fair enough, but you're not going to win the Crucible if you just want to kill each other all the time. So of course it's a blend of PvP with PvE, but a lot of players forget that you still have to do the PvE side of things, regardless how much you want to have fun. What? Oh dear.
3 minutes.
So. Ooh. Yay! So I've got my super, so that's cool. Eh? Who are you shooting at?
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Ah! Fuck.
They've almost won.
Well, of course I have. I guess they're just a bit of fun and just for the fun part for the stream, isn't it, as well? Me. Oh, sorry, did I hit? Ah! At least I killed one of you, though. Killed the one that was being the right pin in the arse. I got you.
Only 1 minute left.
Never mind.
Zone B lost. Rise from this loss and fight again. You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
So, final Crucible. Oh, this side of Crucible, in a way. So we have a check of the archive afterwards in regards to what we can maybe get in regards to the chronologue. So we need to spend that before the end of the season. So we also could use up more of the strange coins that we would like from there until next time he's reset. So with him being at the tower till reset Tuesday, as it were, and then not there for a couple of days until the Friday, you have that time to use up any unwanted strange coins. They did have an issue where you had 100 strange coins and then you couldn't get any more, so they had to raise the cap to 200, but it's still not solving the problem, because you can have players playing Crucible, doing Nightfall runs multiple times for the entire week, which will add up the strange coins to well over 1,000 at least. So it's funny because we only get 200 of them, but we can get like nearly 1,000 of the enhancement cores, which doesn't make any sense, does it? But never mind. So back to the EDC again. So final Crucible before we do some Gambit.
Control.
yeah, this map in particular, it can do so much
I
in
know you can
regards
fight,
to
but can you
adding
hold
additional
territory?
problems like the Vex or Scorn or Hive, etc. Just trying to just ruin us trying to get the flags, you know, or the zones, or capturing the zone.
Captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
But they could also do this as a gambit as well. So the maps that are for Crucible, they can, for that part of Crucible anyway, they can introduce them for gambit runs as well. There's so much they can do, but shit!
Enemy claimed Zone B.
I didn't know you were
Zone
there.
A captured. You have advantage.
Ooh, we got advantage. Which is good because I got fucking murdered. And I was trying to talk to the audience.
Zone C lost.
Where's he at? Bleh, to you as well. Yeah, sometimes when you do this type of Crucible,
Your enemy has a power play.
sometimes you don't even have as many players on your side than there is on the opponent's side, and no wonder they're so far ahead with the score because your team's only got like 2 players or something, which doesn't make any sense. But hey. Give you a nice sandwich. So where momentum controls active, no one knows where anyone is. So you can be literally behind them, sneaking up on them and giving them a nice scare. But I think we just had players joining our team. No wonder we were so far behind. But in regards to the score, but like I said, it's just a bit of fun. But some players in this take it so seriously that it's just like really, really pointless. I mean, it's not like
Shut the enemy down.
you know, Olympics or something. Just a bit of Crucible, just a bit of fun. It's like in Fortnite, you know, players do the same thing. And you think, it's just a bit of fun. It's gone after. Sometimes you get players that you think are cheating, of course, as well. Which happened a little while ago, actually. We actually caught somebody cheating even when I was live, so I had to report, obviously, because he was so cheating that it was just like so obvious, and I was just like, pointless. What's the point?
Zone A captured. Zone
And also, with being live at the time, of course, they didn't realise that, did he? But since then, I haven't seen that individual, which is good because it's pointless doing games like this or anything really if you're just going to cheat or break the game rules or the zone, you know, for the way they have everything set up for the because they do have things set up to ensure that everyone's playing fair and everything, but it's not fair if you've got people, individuals, like I said, that push the limits when they're not meant to, and no wonder they get in trouble. Hey.
5 minutes remaining.
I punched you in the
Zone C
face.
captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost.
Well, that lasted long, didn't it? So we had a power play and then it lasted like a second.
Zone C lost.
See, if this was momentum control, for example, I could have been sneaking on them to enemy teammates and they wouldn't even know, and they would have just think, is there somebody nearby? Or is there anyone nearby? That is the big question. But then it's like, is there somebody like hiding, running around trying to kill me? So you're always like wondering if somebody's hiding behind you or following you all the way around the map. That's what Crucible should be like all the time. Eee, that fucking little shit. Well, he cast his super on me. I'm gonna do the same.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
In politeness, I'm gonna hit him back with mine. And he's gonna wish he didn't do it.
The enemy's almost won. 3 minutes remaining.
Well, of course it
Enemy has
is.
a power play. You captured Zone A.
What are you running to?
Comes for us all.
Got rid of that pest. So we didn't win, but like I said, it's not like
This war is
the
for
whole
territory.
point of the
One that you
instance.
can win.
It's just a bit of fun.
Fight another.
So we're going to dish out our final medals for this part of Crucible. And we are going to head to the World tab, click on Gambit, and see who we're going to be facing for the first Gambit. So I might as well keep my layout for what is at the moment. But when we go into the Nightfall run, we will change this slightly. I might change it to this for the moment. So we got this, but we don't necessarily need it. So we can recycle. Same with this. So trying to upgrade some of our gear to as near as possible to maybe 3, 4, 6. So recycling. Use that to upgrade gear that we might not necessarily need to. I mean, we've got this as an option, so we can recycle this. Ooh. Hmm. So we leveled up a bit with our seasonal rank sort of thing. So we got some more bright dust, some more of the raid banner things. That's the thing. We get stuff that we don't necessarily need. So we got more enhancement cores again. And I mean, like I was saying about the enhancement cores before, we have 1,000 at least of them. But in regards to the strange coins, for example, we can only get 200, but we can get like nearly 3,000 or whatever of these when we don't really use them, except when we're upgrading bits of gear. But it shouldn't matter about the strange coins though. Same with the upgrade modules when we had to use them, because we used to have to use the ascending shard with the ascending alloy as well, with the enhancement prism as well. So we had ascending shard with the ascending alloy, of course, like I was saying. But you can only get 30 of them, but you should be able to get like hundreds, you know, like that is. Oh yes, I've still got the rice cake. And I've got the spoon thing, which it says it's a key, but to me it looks like a spoon. Medicine, you know, the you know, if you have the flu. So I will mention that this Sunday I will upload the clarification video realistically in regards to what we will do this Reset Tuesday, just to finalise what we will do. So we will head into Destiny 2, Edge of Fate Live. That's what we usually do. And then Wednesday we go into World of Warcraft.
Alright. Let's see what we've got. Hi, bring a sword.
Oh, we're going to 5. Oh no. Wait a minute. Didn't
Welcome
we,
to Gambit. I always wanted a pet
still
hive.
got to be
The
against
Ascendant
the
plane
Hives.
must have all kinds. I'm oversharing.
No, Vex, wasn't it?
Get ready to drop. Get ready for a firefight, sister, and drop those moves.
So welcome to Gambit, ladies and gentlemen. Very first one. So we're here on Titan or something. So this is what they should bring into Crucible, regardless, because the Hive in this case could be trying to stop us capturing the zones and all that sort of thing. Like I said, there's so much they can do to make it more crazy, you know. Well, it'd be funny if the Hive and Cabal and Vex have their own little fire teams. It'd be funny. Because that could be another way of looking at it. Could be, oh, watch out for the Vex and fire, you know, Vex and Cabal fire team. But no, they just.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Do apologize if I'm like burping. Bleh.
You're bleeding moats, sister. Whack the blocker.
Shit.
Invader on the field. Careful.
We have enemy pest.
Invaders down. Enemy invaders down. Hey, you can't blame them.
Ah, did I shoot you? So the idea is that we deposit into the bank,
You just sicked a large block of our fellow guardians.
which will send a blocker to the other team's instance, and then they will have to deal with it before it starts eating some of their actual what they got in the bank. Ah, shit! Didn't know you was putting there.
High value target is
Oh,
on
what
the
a
field.
shame.
Hunt it down. Hit some rounds.
My teammate got murdered.
Hey, you're losing motes. Ice the block.
Oh, again we're losing mods. Really like losing mods already, don't we? So if we lose what we banked, we have to rebank or recollect everything again.
High value target neutralized. Opposing team has got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win. Portal is prime. Lock.
I like how he attacking me. Oh, it's a bloody thrall. So I've collected a exotic engram. So there is a possibility of it dropping. So the mechanics that they brought in for Gambit, of course, the massive changes, is they have catch-up mechanism built in to help the other team if there's like new players, like learning the ways of this part of Crucible. And it's weird because they could be so far ahead of the team, but the way they've added the catch-up mechanics, it's really good because it helps everyone.
Allies invading the other side.
It makes it more fair. Do you know what I mean? Because they used to not have that like integrated, but then they had to because people complained. Hey, you meant to collect the motes, not just let them disappear. So I don't know if my teammates are actually depositing anything here.
Alright, you can still win.
So we got our Primeval 2, so I'm going to see if I can invade the other team. So if we kill them, it feeds their
Now devour that prime evil. Watch your
Primeval.
back. Invader incoming.
Shit. What?
Enemy invader down.
Ew, I go through. Oh, I had to come out of the portal here. Because sometimes you could be wandering forever before you can get new enemy player. Ah, did that hurt?
10 seconds. That's 2. You're in the lead. Bring
Ah!
you back.
So if we kill them, like I said, it feeds their Primeval in their instance, so, and that's where the fun part is. So it's always going to go back and forward, potentially really tight finish for the win, etc. for the instance. But that's the whole point. But it could really make the Crucible, especially like control just even more crazy. So if we kill the big guy, we win.
That prime evil's not long for this world. Burn it down.
Before they bloody come and kill me. that was very close. They should. In fairness, I think they should have won that, but that's my opinion.
Nice work. They're gonna talk
So what they
about
need to
that
do
fight
with the
all way
Gambit
over in the tank,
loot
sure.
drop
Soon as it's
is like the Crucible, where you can get like additional stuff for the season and stuff. But they should bring that in for Gambit, because sometimes you're just getting gear that you don't need, and then you're just wasting. For example, so the bit of gear that we got loot-wise, we don't need it. So it wasn't beneficial for anything really. So they should change that, so it will have the you know, stuff for the season, you know. So we do have engrams to open later as well, so we've got a few exotic. So like I was saying, you sometimes get the basic 200, which is the exotic base level, since the changes for Edge of Fate. And then obviously we got one that dropped during that Gambit instance, and it is a 336. So that's what I'm saying with the Crucible gear, it does have that possibility that it will drop something for the season, you know. But Gambit doesn't. It will always be at least 200, and that doesn't make any sense really, because Gambit's still part of Crucible. So EDC, where we're going to be for this next Crucible, or Gambit in this case.
Ding, 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 ding. I got Loosened Hive coming for you. Welcome aboard. Hive wielding the light. We really have seen it all, haven't we?
So I'm going to change my subclass to Arc in preparation
Transmat is go.
for
Lock and load, hot
this
shot.
Gambit
Get those
anyway. We're
loads to
going
the
to
back.
we're in preparation for the Nightfall run. Hello, little shit. So you can see the Loosened Hive having little ghosts like what we do when we die. So it is part of the new discovery that we came across in regards to the Loosened Hive, but in regards to Edge of Fate, final shape as well. So if we don't kill the ghost that they spawn, they're going to resurrect, and just like we do, but we do not want the Loosened Hive to come back. I apologise if you heard noises outside. Seems to be all kicking off today. Whoa! Like I said, if you don't kill the ghost, they're gonna come back. As simple as that, because even though you might kill them, they're gonna respawn.
Track it down. Large blocker set.
Send a large blocker, so when you deposit 15 morts, that's a large blocker. 10 morts, it is a medium blocker, and 5 morts is a small blocker. Shit, there's 2 of them.
High value
Oh, that didn't sound nice.
Your invaders down, but they nabbed a kill.
So the idea is, if there's a block sent to our instance, it is best to clear it to prevent the bank being eaten, or our
Portals ready.
score, or how many multiple deposits getting sort of
You're close.
ruined.
Fill the bank, you get a primeval.
By multiple blockers, because
Your
they will
allies
eat
invading the other side.
the
Your allies down and out. They're heading back. Primeval's here. Kill it and win this.
yeah, sometimes the other team actually send 3 like maximum blockers, and it really if you don't deal with them, they're gonna make you score to 0 mods,
Find them before they
which has happened numerous times.
Invaders dead.
I
Envoy's dead. Kill the primeval.
think you're a bit injured. So we have additional blockers with the primeval here, which is going to happen because, of course, with the teams catching up as it were. But it's all the fun.
Envoy's dead. Kill the primeval. Invader on the field. Careful.
So where is the invader? That is the question. Ah, shit!
Enemy and
But
you can relax.
what they should do, is switch off the indicator, so it makes it even more dramatic.
Envoy's terminated.
Sorry.
Bring the house down. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Yes, ma'am. That's what I call hunting.
So it can be over like that, but like I said, if
Haven't seen shooting like that since an iron lady named Ephrodite ruined my bar. Dark age and wild times. Good work.
if people actually concentrate, but like I said, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? So Gambit number 3 coming up. Where are we going to be, and who are we going to be against? That is the big question. So with regard to Edge of Fate, we will continue the storyline next time we're live on a Tuesday. And on Wednesday we will do the first part of World of Warcraft, The War Within, and then part 2 on the Thursday, then once again all the way to the Friday it will be once again Zer's Reset Live, just exactly what we're doing. And with Crucible, Gambit, and a live Nightfall run as well. So with the new expansion, World of Warcraft Midnight, coming out next year, so I will do a little video in regards to that to give you guys a view of the very next expansion, part of the world's Soul Saga.
Alright,
But more about that when we get into World of Warcraft.
Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching.
Not tomorrow, Wednesday.
How you living? You'd think we'd have run out of Scorn by now.
Oh, against Scorn.
You ready for transmat? Get ready for a firefight, sister, and drop those motes in the bank.
Yeah, my brain was thinking it was Tuesday today, but it is, of course, not Tuesday. So we will, like I said, head into World of Warcraft on Wednesday and Thursday, and I will upload the clarification, really, of that. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. So yeah, I keep thinking it's like Saturday or whatever. But it's been a long week. So on Sunday, this Sunday, I will upload that video to YouTube, etc. So you get to be notified in time, good time as well. How come it takes sometimes more than one punch? Yes, so World of Warcraft Midnight being part of the World Soul Saga. Part of the World Soul Saga trilogy. So second part. And we did have fun in Dragonflight, didn't we? But now we're heading into the depths, I guess, of Azeroth.
Go make a mess.
Is it me or is it me?
Vader on the field. Careful. High value target.
I don't want to lose his motes.
Your
I'm
allies
going to
invaded.
thank them. So if I get killed, it doesn't matter.
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
Ooh. Eh? I just don't understand where the motes are. Ah, they're bloody in the water.
High value target
Shh.
destroyed. Your allies
That's a
back
bit
with 2
shit,
kills
isn't
under
it?
their belt.
Because I could have just walked off there and tried to collect them, but I'll be dead. Which is another thing that they need to fix in this, because if you go out the map sort of thing, misadventure, it kills you, but it's like, you know, you should be able to get back to it, you know, to the main map, rather than just saying you're dead, you know.
Go take them out. Your allies invaded. Hey, you've got enough to pull a primeval. Thank those modes. Your invaders down,
Hey!
but they nabbed a kill. Incoming
Who's that?
hostiles at the ring.
Go and deposit, and then I don't have to deposit mine. And then
Summoned a primeval,
get a primeval.
and the win is yours.
So we have enemy pest. Where is he gonna go?
Invader's dead. Push. Enemy invader dead. You can run. Envoys eliminated.
So if they had the indicator switched off, I wouldn't have known he was there. You know what I mean? And I think they should have done that, but I always say this every time. Hey, look, we're getting chased by taking a little shit. Well, my teammate was getting chased by a taken piece of shit. So the primeval is a taken, maybe. So the enemy team have their primeval as well, so this is where it gets interesting. Because it's whoever gets rid of their primeval first, of course. So I'm going to go through, and as he is, yeah, he's gone through.
Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Ah, he's fucking winning. Will you keep fucking still? Ah, that's bullshit. I got you as well.
Invaders off the field.
No, seriously, I got him first. I think.
Envoys 8. Now devour that primeval.
So I'm gonna go through.
Embrace
Have a chance to go through.
Take out
Cause
the
some pain.
one down.
Ah, what a fucking shame. Stink.
10 seconds. You're ahead.
Ah!
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval.
So, because I killed them in their instance, it fed their primeval. Come on, team.
To win this, get moving. Invade bin cover. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's through.
Whoa! Where's he fucking... Ah! Fuck!
Opposing team's about to win.
Had a good attempt though, didn't we? So you get to see what Gambit can be like and how it shouldn't have ended like this, but these things happen.
Team killed their primeval.
Ooh. Well, at least my teammate shot you. So was that our second gambit? Just trying to remember because I was distracted with that little shit. So to make sure we have done 4, we will do this next one and another one. So the loot that we got there, like I was exactly saying, isn't even anything related to the season, unless you need to update it from your collections. It's not really beneficial at all, and also because I'm maxed out with glimmer, I can't actually get any more glimmer. So once we do head to the tower, we will spend some glimmer just to waste it, really.
Hi. Bring a sword.
against her. It's funny how we against pests that we don't need for the
They
requirement.
make those funny little sounds when you crunch 'em.
So, hopefully you enjoy this gambit. We will do one more just to ensure we've done 4. So each of the parts that you've seen tonight during this live stream, we have done Zer's Reset as well as done some Crucible, and we doing some Gambit currently, and you will see the Nightfall run as well, live as well, but it will be split into separate little clips, so you can watch just the individual parts only if you're just more interested in the Crucible side of things rather than Zer's actual reset itself. For example, so you have that choice during when you're on my channel looking at the uploads and things like that, to skip things if you want, or rewatch this, because this will also be uploaded in full as well, so in parts as well as being full as well, just like last week. Took ages, but bear in mind it was in high resolution, so it took a while, but I've adjusted the settings so you can see it a bit more.
Watch your back. Invader incoming. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down. Yeah. Hey, you didn't start that.
I have a choice to watch it. I think it's best in the highest resolution that support stable with, really. Hey! I like how it didn't let me pick that up. And we should be able to customize the colour of the moats, like red.
Watch it! You're shedding moats! Kill the blockers! Invader inbound. Hunt! Enemy invader down. Free to hunt. Opposing team summon the prime evil. If they kill it, they win. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
So you saw the enemy team specifically hunting me there, because I had 15 mods, maximum mods, and it is really terrible when they kill you when you have all them mods, because you're just trying to help your team, aren't you? You know. Right, deposit.
It's not over. Kill that prime evil.
So I'm going to try to go through if the portal is available, and if my teammates don't want to go through.
This is what the taken feel. Revel in this.
Where are you fucking hiding? He's fucking hiding! I was distracted with that little shit because he was hiding like a wuss, as you saw, and I got distracted by it because I was like going, why is he there?
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
try that again, shall we? Because that bloody little shit was hiding like a bloody wuss.
This is what the team
Distracted me.
revel in this.
Weren't you?
One down.
See, I told you, you don't fucking hide.
It's yours. Two down.
I killed your friend. So I fed their primeval. So exactly the same when they kill us on our side.
You're being invaded.
And here we go again. So where is the pest coming? Where's he at?
Start that fight. You finished.
Ah, did you get injured? So, the other thing with Gambit, you can't do any damage to the primeval unless you get rid of these envoys. So unless you don't get rid of the envoys, you cannot do any damage to the primeval, regardless how much you try. And for some reason we didn't clear the envoys quick enough to even have an attempt, which is a bit of a shame. But at least killed some pests, as I see it. So our final gambit before we will head into the Nightfall run live. So, like I was saying, during the Crucible, we would, well, the main part of Crucible, we did get gear that we can recycle and stuff and upgrade bits of gear. Where in the Gambit side of Crucible, we weren't even getting anything that would benefit. So, they need to change that because it's a bit silly, really. But, more for them to sort out. So, final gambit coming up. So, in preparation for us heading into the Nightfall run, we will switch to the pulse rifle at the end of this instance of gambit. So, who we're going to be against for the final gambit for this live stream this Friday, the 17th of October 2025.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Hi. Bring a sword.
Against the Hive again. It's funny how we need to kill Vex and Cabal or something for the seasonal little requirements, you know, simple things, but we don't even get that on the rotation today, which is really irritating, really, especially when you think, oh, be fine. No, is it shite? So, next time we live, hopefully, when we do some Crucible on either a live Tuesday, when we do Destiny, usually on Reset Tuesdays. But we will do some Crucible and Gambit as usual. Hopefully then we get a chance to kill some Vex and Fallen, I think it was. So we haven't even got any of them on the rotation today, Gambit, at all. We've had the Scorn, we've had the Hive numerous times, but we haven't had the Fallen or the Vex, have we? So, which is really annoying because that's what it's asking us to do. But I'm like, well, I can't really kill any if they're not there. sort of thing. Oh shit. So I've got maximum mods. You used to be able to get like over 20, but then made a massive change to that because remember very clearly when numerous players, including myself, lost over 20 mods, and it was just like, no. And then people were quitting and all that sort of thing, but they shouldn't quit. It's just a bit of fun. You know, you're gonna have players who are trying to learn how the mechanics work for, you know, this side of Crucible. But you know, you're gonna get new players learning stuff all the time, aren't you? You're gonna. Shit.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Huh? That was quite funny. I was just wondering who was that shooting me, and then he was like, hello, and then I just put or her. Could also be a female player, of course. Majority of the time, it is a female player that murders me. It's like in Super Animal Royale, I always get killed by a chicken salad. And I'm sure that's probably a female player. Because it just loves killing me every bloody time I'm in Super Animal Royale. Which is really cool. You stop trying to scratch my face. So I had a nice little throw. What was it?
Alright, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground.
I think there was a little throw that was trying to kill me. Scratching my face. So I'm gonna head through to the other side. Oh, hello. Ah, sorry. Ah! Shit. Could have killed another one. But I was too distracted trying to kill him. Oh, her.
Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying.
But I'm gonna go through now. And try to ruin it. You know, on their side. Unless my teammate goes through, of course, and does the nice job for me. Nope, my teammate hasn't even bothered. So I'm gonna have the honours. So this is the fun part as well, because you get a chance to go. Oh, sorry. Ah! So if you wipe out all of them, the drifter gets really, really excited. So the quicker you get the envoys dealt with, the quicker you get a chance to have a go at the primeval itself, because it doesn't have the protection. Guys, come on! Dear me, we could have lost that. So, did somebody just kill themselves?
better than you? No one. You killed everybody else.
So I do hope you enjoyed Crucible and Gambit, because it's been rather fun. I'm going to head to the main orbit, or should I say just orbit. So now we are going to concentrate on the Nightfall live run. So preparation, switching, I'm going to keep it on Arc, maybe change my Prometheus to the Arc version, just for this case. Keep that there maybe. Just trying to work out what I need, so we switch it back to this. So we have a strand heavy, but we've got the rest of the stuff that we need. So we're going to go to the World tab, click on Vanguard, and click on the Nightfall. So which Nightfall it will be on the ADC, I do not know, because there's so many. Could be a Lake of Shadows, could be anything really. Could be ones that we've done before, but regardless which one it will be, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt this Nightfall is going to be eventful, and I'll probably die loads again, because it always happens, because obviously during the Nightfall run version of the strike, it is going to be more difficult to deal with the pests, as well as having the barrier champions spawning numerous thresholds as well as potentially with the score thresholds as well. So not just different parts of the instance, but if the score's quite high, for example, we might spawn numerous barrier champions, which will be really good for the score, you know. So you always try to get a platinum score if possible. Gold, silver, bronze is fine as well. So hopefully you enjoy this Nightfall. So it's already begun, but nothing to worry about. So what we could do, so we know which one it will be, but we can see if we can do another one afterwards, if it will let us from the beginning. Ah, shit! Speaking of barrier champions, so like I said, we have that problem as well.
The Lucent Hide drain the light from our guardians. It's horrible. Stop them before they do something worse.
So, against the Lucent Hide.
My scion sends portal energies not commonly used by the Hive. This could be why they were harvesting light. Take up the Hive relics and rend their shields.
Oh, there's an annoying crowd, but then you've got the ones that love blowing themselves up. And also it might be against the Shriekers as well, which are bloody annoying. So we have to collect swords. And it's the only way we can kill this Hive wizard witch thing. And if you don't kill the ghost, it's gonna respawn. Yay. So we go through. Who does he more now? So out of the three, I think there's maybe even 4, I'm not sure, but so dealing with the hive leadership, you will see aspects of Sabadoon. So they're probably, in my opinion, trying to take advantage of her absence in what they're trying to achieve. But, so if we deal with the Nightfall, because they're the ones that got the sword. So we need this relic to do damage towards the wizard here, or witch, or Nona. But if you don't kill the ghost, it's going to respawn. And that's the problem with what was happening during Gambit, when we were against the Lucent Hive. Players were forgetting that they had to get rid of it, you know, the little ghost as well, because it kept respawning. But players learn, don't they? Especially if they're new as well to the new pests, or new version of pests. Lucent Hive in this case as well. So against the Lucent Hive, it appears in this Nightfall. Oh shit! How are you trying to stun him? I need to get some good score. So regardless what you try to shoot at the wizards, for example, if you don't collect the sword, it's the only way you can deal with it. So there is one that we go for. Mark the Light Stealer. Shit. Well, secondary armor. It is really cool, actually, but you get to see different Lucent Hive leadership, which is interesting. So we get a chance to again this from the start. You will get to see it twice. But sometimes, if we're very fortunate, we do begin the Nightfall one, or the straight from the beginning rather than slightly what we began. In this case, nothing to worry about. Hide on this, I'll die. So I'm going to try to resurrect my teammate. Hey, you little shit. I mean, Lucent Hive shit. Oh shit.
Those second projections represent the Witch Queen's hold over her subject. The synaptic screen to sever connection.
Good thing is, with the spear, you can actually use it to kill little shits that are trying to attack you. You know, in the way. Whoa! come on. Ah! Shoot the aspect of subdoom, but I was trying to resurrect my teammate. So when you do die in the Nightfall, it takes longer for you to get that opportunity to res everywhere, and that's where massive problems were, because it's not guaranteed your teammates might survive until you get option to be resurrected, because they might be already dead. And if they are dead, it will restart from the last sort of saved checkpoint. So again, several aspects of Sabotage now, which is great. But we do have a chance to kill this way. Hi! I like how some of them are very much immune. Yes! So that is a way of getting your points up for the Nightfall one as well. If you have the spears in this Nightfall, and the other three, I believe, are similar and linked to this. In regards to the Lucius. You stop being a shit. So we will have an attempt of doing this again.
The Traveler must see something in the hive that we don't. Consider yourself lucky. The Traveler could have chosen the Cabal. How is that worse? Because if Cabal had the light, you would not be alive for this conversation.
So, we did get a sort of a good score, but let's see if we can beat it. So we go back into the World tab, click on the Nightfall because it's already pre-selected, and click once again on the Nightfall and launch it. So we will see if we can do this Nightfall run basically from the beginning again. So it did start slightly already began, but wasn't anything to worry about, because sometimes you get players who join during the instance anyway, or just after it started. So we had the right equipment equipped ready for the Nightfall run. So we keep it how it is, and we will see what happens this time. So sometimes each Nightfall run is quite short depending on the strike itself, but obviously the difficulty of the Nightfall version, run of the strike is going to be even more brutal as usual, as you saw We all died several times. Thankfully we didn't all die very close to each other, so then we would have had a restart from the checkpoint, as it were. So I do hope you will enjoy this Nightfall run, as it will be from the beginning.
Listen up. Savathun's risen hive have been tearing through our godly forces. They're taking our light. Once you locate their leader, our scions will send you both into the mindscape. There, you can sever its connection to Savathun.
And while you're down there, take out as many hive as you can.
So I do apologise if you heard that annoying bike again. It always seems to happen when I'm trying to do this like that. So we have a shrieker up here. And a barrier chap. Ah shit, he's fucking chasing me. Well, I knew that would fucking happen. So unlike before, we actually stunned the barrier, shan't we? I like how my teammates trying to run away. Ah, yep. Now we're going to restart. So this is a great example of what I was saying. If you all die near each other, you're going to respawn and then obviously lose points because it actually takes points off you. But we didn't really have many points to start off with. So shit. Oh. Don't know what my teammates doing. They're standing there. It's not really a great example of this, is it? When one of you is AFK. So we may have to redo this again, another attempt. We have completed it, but that's not the point, because somebody's still standing there. Still. See what I mean? See what I mean? They're just not really paying attention, are they? Oh, and of course we start again. This is a great example of people not even working properly in regards to this. Because we've died 3 times now, unnecessarily. And we've lost more points, even though we didn't have enough points to worry about. But you see what I mean when it sort of ruins the night shot. Oh, he's fucking moving now. Fucking hell. Talk about drama this Friday, eh? Fucking died loads. Unnecessarily, because we had teammates not even at the keyboard. teammate is one there. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? He was just standing there. So, unless you stun the barrier champion, like I said, you can't do any damage to him regardless how much you try. So that's why the Nightfall is hard like this, because it's designed to be as tricky as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna click some stuff. Oh dear. This is not going well at all, is it? But the first attempt you saw today was alright, wasn't it? But the second attempt is just really, really terrible so far. But it'd be really funny if we actually get a better score than what we just had before, even though we started so badly. Oh, we've got another barrier champion. Yes, it's gone so well, isn't it? Oh dear, 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 dear. So equipped with a pulse rifle, because you need a pulse rifle to deal with the barrier champion. Where's he at? Okay. Where's he at? Oh, we've got a bloody shrieker as well. Oh dear, this is going really well. And just think, this is live as well, so you get to see how terrible it can be at times as well. Why are you just... It's as if like they really wanted to take the time with this, but that's not the point. The point is with the Nightfall, you try to get it completed as quickly as possible, but you have to have the right equipment, weapons equipped for it as well. Especially when you got barrier champions, because it actually tells you that you need specific weapons or specific damage and all that sort of thing. And you're going to be against specific problems because it tells you that. But well, it's going really well. Oh dear. Yes, that's how you get rid of the bloody champion. You know what I mean? If you don't get rid of them,
Avenge them and track down the leaders responsible.
so it took us that long just to get to this part, which shouldn't, but like I said, every time you do a Nightfall run, it depends on the, you know, if the members of the team have been here before, which it probably it's very unlikely that the players that we were with now have maybe never done this one. And taking the time just to get up here, they have to realise it's time. So once you get past 20 minutes, it's going to start eating the score. So whatever score you've got, you relatively have nothing really. If it's going to take you 40 minutes, 50 minutes, you know what I mean? Because whatever you kill, it's going to give you 0 points for killing it. Which is the downside of a Nightfall run, of course, but that's how it is in regards to how you have to deal with the Nightfall. So we have to deal with the, like I said, the night with the hive knight with the well, it is a barrier champion, but he will drop the sword, and we use that to kill the hive wizard or witch that has a shield around it, as it were, like a little bubble sort of thing. But you got to see that before. Oh dear. Well, that's great. All my teammates are left. Oh, this is going really well. The only way you can kill a loosened hive. Took him that long. I should say it took us that long just to get there. I mean, he was AFK quite a bit, wasn't he? Which is a bit unfortunate. But the team member wasn't really impressed, was he? So he's left. So it's made this instance even more harder now, or relatively impossible, really, because this guy, for example, to part as well. It's making it instant seem worse, really. But then we could just see if it will find us a team that will actually do it from the beginning without too much of nuisance happening. So if you kill the Lucenhide Ghost, it is the only way for us to progress. Literally. So it's just me and this other player at the moment, but we will see if we can actually complete it with just the two of us, and then out of respect to the drama, ladies and gentlemen, we will see if we do it again. But we have actually completed it. I just was hoping to do it from the beginning without any more drama, but no, of course we have drama, because we of course had one of the members of the team AFK for such a long time that the team member's patience has disappeared, and then he left. So we have got another member of the team, but we will do it again from scratch, just so you can see it, hopefully without less drama, because we shouldn't have had to wait nearly 20 minutes, because it shouldn't take that long in fairness. Said these things happen, and bear in mind I am live as well, so you're getting to see this firsthand of when things don't go well at all in regards to trying to get the Nightfall run planned. So we have lost points. Help us maybe let's score. So we're going to do the Mindscape again. Our leads to this as well. So at the moment we do get points for killing stuff in this phase, but soon we will be losing this took us that long just to get to here, where it was relatively straightforward really, but of course we didn't have team members paying attention. At all. The opportunity of getting a really good score here is under threat here, because of course we're going to start losing points in a few minutes, which happens when you get over 20 minutes. That is the sort of like punishment, I guess. If it takes you that length of time, it's threatening your Nightfall score.
Those second projections must be how Savathun manipulates her followers.
However she does it, the synaptic sphere will drive her out.
What? They're hiding behind the tree. How interesting. You know, you meant to go in and do some damage, but oh, you really wait for me. What? Not too bad, is it? But still annoying, because we shouldn't have got to this stage at all. How fun! having to do with the aspects of character event. So we actually were within the time limit. We would get points for killing these pests that was killed. Obviously we're not going to get any additional points when we start losing them. Hey! You can use the spear to attack the pest attacking you. We're going to start losing points here. That's well over 20 minutes. It shouldn't be, but I hope my teammate doesn't die because we're going to have to restart. Just wait for my teammate to respawn. So we usually attack one at a time, but sometimes the team does split up to kill the nearest one to them. Very eventful. So the other Mindscape one of this, like I was saying before, I'm sure there's another 2 or 3. So the different ones. The Lucent Hive leadership. So all the things we're killing here, we're not even getting points. It's so bloody annoying because it defeats the purpose. Well, that took forever, didn't it? Unnecessarily. So out of respect to what's happened, you're gonna get to see it again, hopefully without any problems.
Accomplished what Goal could not. He'd be furious, but he's still alive to see it.
He would not be alone.
You put too much faith in your god, Zavala.
The Traveler isn't a god.
Then what is it?
I don't know.
So it is a shame that it took us that long because we could have had a really good score there. So compared to before, we lost loads of points because bear in mind we were just one team member for ages because one was AFK for ages. So we will have another attempt, so it'll be a 3rd time, and see if we can do this Nightfall run a bit more smoothly, yeah? So we'll find hopefully 2 additional teammates, how it usually does. So we will keep the gear layout how it is because we may as well, because we need it for the Barrier Champions, especially for the Nightfall run. will see if we will beat the first score if possible. It's not, you know, we must, it is just an attempt, isn't it? But bear in mind this is live, so you're getting to see 3 runs of it. So when I do upload this Nightfall run, it will be probably one of them, or but the full stream will show the 3, because it will include the 3 of the Nightfall runs, but the edited version might just miss out one of them because it was just really disappointing, really.
Listen up. Savathun's risen hive have been tearing through our Guardian forces. They're taking our light. Once you locate them, our scions will send you both into the mindscape. There, you can sever its connection to Savathun.
And while you're down there, take out as many hive as you can.
So this is where we were up to, and then we had severe problems because AFK, the usual problems. Then shriek for problem. So you get to see this from the beginning, which is what I wanted. Ah, shit! Who's chasing me? I like how he hasn't actually shoot. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, I think it's confused. Confused.com. Oh, you piece of shit. Well, at least we dealt with the champion relatively quick, which is a good thing, but I fucking died. So far so good in regards to me dying. But we have got a bit further forward quicker than previously. Dealing with the shriekers. So I think also, like I was saying before, when we do get to a certain score, we do spawn additional barrier champions, so that is beneficial to try to get like a really good score, you know. That's the whole point of the Nightfall, but it's just the fact that you know, before unfortunately we didn't get a good opportunity to do
We found our
which,
fire teams. They've been desecrated, drained of their light.
The most we can do now is honor their sacrifice.
Burn out the hive, Guardian. Carry on their mission.
it's just a shame before we didn't, like I was saying before Lord Saladin was speaking, just we didn't get a proper opportunity, did we? Because we were waiting for like 15 minutes for that team member to come back, and then the other guy just left after that because the fact that he wasn't.
The Hive are performing deranged experiments with the light. To think those Guardians were slaughtered for this. Cut the Hive down with their own swords.
So we actually actually doing this quicker, aren't we, than before, compared to the first one that we saw. So sure, as of yet, but jeez. Oh, hello, Thrall. Annoying. So there are multiple members of the team actually having Barrier champion there. Piercing bullets, so at least that's a positive, isn't it, from before? Oh shit! Fucking fire. Already dealt with the pest. Dropped the sword. So that's the thing with the hive. Through the portal again. Whoa! The barrier jump. So that barrier jump didn't even actually. So the more we kill, of course, during the Nightfall instant, better. Sorry, Mr. Thrall. Ah, good fucking shit. Ah, shit. Fucking chasing me. Do with the barrier champion. Oh, he's no longer vulnerable. What? Oh, you are kidding. After all that.
The Hive are performing deranged experiments with the light. To think those guardians were slaughtered for this.
Oh, we lost a lot of points as well. So it was going good and then that happened. Ugh, had to spoil it. Doing it again. Oh, I think it's crashed. Because we can't... Or has it crashed? Yeah, sometimes the instance does, like, crash for some reason. Ah! just spawned in and I'm dead. This fucking barrier champion's right fucking there. Never mind. No, don't respawn me. Now we'll have to barrier champion knight, as it were, because it will give us the sword that will allow us to get to the next part, as you saw previously. So we're actually spending time just trying to get the points back that we bloody lost. It appears. So we're looking for the knight. Whichever barrier champion that will fuck it. Oh, there's knight. So, knight. The Hive Knight that drops the and then if you don't kill the ghost afterwards, it's going to respawn again, and then we will have to keep doing it. Yeah. Oh, you were kidding. Oh, hasn't spawned the portal. Oh, this happened last time. No, it's meant to be it's meant to be here, but hasn't taken us back. Oh dear. So it hasn't actually spawned the portal, because the portal is usually where I am here, but it's not in here, so unless we have to die just to reset it again. And lose points again. Because it does send us back to where we began, but of course the portal hasn't loaded up. Because it's meant to be over here. So we all die. Maybe it will reset it. So that guy needs to kill himself. No, 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 just die. What are you doing? Yep, portal's not loaded, so we're gonna redo this. Oh, well. It's been quite fun, isn't it? just the fact that we're having to redo the Nightfall. So you have actually seen it, but of course, for some reason it's not loading up now, the portal, so it's crashed. It shouldn't happen, but these things can happen during the Nightfall run. So you may see it again from the beginning, unless it's going to put us back where we were. I just don't know. So at least we do have one of them to edit and re-upload in regards to the Nightfall run for today, because at least one of them out of the ones that we've attempted has worked all the way to the end, from start to finish as it were, even though it did begin at about 2 minutes in when we got in, but everything was alright. So, what will happen this time? Hopefully it does the full run, but we will see.
The Lucid Hive are targeting Guardians in this sector.
Track down our missing fire teams and target any Hive leadership you encounter.
Once you locate a Hive lieutenant, my scions will help you sever its connection to the Lucid brood.
So we got to second portal, I think, or was it third? Sorry. So, great example there if you do not do with the barrier champions. It will kill you. Ah, shit! I like how I was like the only one there, and then suddenly they were dead. So we've lost a teeny bit of score, but at least it was not as bad as it could have been. Has restarted this part for instance, because the fact that we all died. champion. That will lead us to the next part, of course. So killing him will drop the swords. Shit. So if you get a chance to do damage with your super, use it, because then you can get a good amount of points. It builds up, of course, and bear in mind we lost a lot of points at the beginning. Not as bad as before, but like I said, look, I changed a bit of points. So we can make up for the points that were lost, so it will be really good. So at the moment it's still unsure if it's better than the first attempt that we tried earlier.
Desecrated, drained of their light.
The most we can do now is honor their sacrifice.
Burn out the hive, Guardian. Carry on their mission.
So we're up to the part where it did sort of crash, I believe. So hopefully it gets past that, because we were on to the final phase, I think, before it crashed. So
These hive are bold, flaunting their stolen light in front of our faces.
Their confidence will be their undoing. Feed them their own swords.
we did shut one or two portals, but then the final one you couldn't because it didn't spawn, which is technical difficulties. Way you can get the barrier, champion barrier down. Ah! So my teammate killed him. See, this is where we had the problem, because the portal spawned. Quicker we get rid of the big barrier champions, at least then we can concentrate on the other one. Which is, you know, like I said, the main focus, isn't it, really? But like I said, it is just a harder version of the strike. And we deal the champions. So I think at the moment I might be the only one that has the barrier champion bullets. So we'll go through this portal. So it was this one where it crashed, I believe. So So my teammate does have barrier champion bullets. So we're having to get rid of the beastie thing, wizard, and it should spawn the portal. Yay! So before it didn't do that, unfortunately. Let's see eventually this Nightfall from the beginning to the end, hopefully. It's taken about 4 or 5 times, but it is fun. And dramatically entertaining, I would say. So, welcome to the Mindscape once again. We are going to deal with this Lucent Hive champion, Noah. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure. I apologise if we, I should say I said your name. Get the boss down to a certain percent, and then have to kill the aspects of Sabathun because it will spawn. And it's as simple as that, really. For this Nightfall instance, it's always going to be dramatic, isn't it? Tons of hive are spawning. Ah! So once aspects of Sabathun, or at the beginning one of them was spawned.
Those second projections must be how Sabathun will do its followers.
However she learned, the synaptic sphere will drive her out.
Ah, shit! No, just stay where you are. Where you are. Oh, it's hiding. Good lad! Because if he dies... So we need to get the spear. It's the only way to deal with the aspects and stuff. And the fun part is you get to use the spear for killing little shits from distance as well. So that was barrier champion. Lightning shit. So simple as that. I say it's simple, but no, definitely wasn't simple. Hey! Fucking little shits. Keep fucking still. So compared to before, we're gonna hopefully. Ah! Fell off! Fucking fell down the pool. Fell down the pool. Hey look, they're trying to kill me, even though I'm dead. Hey, you little shit. So if we get to the next part of the phase, it should there's someone's on half health. Go again. So the so you can use the spear to, like I said, get rid of the shits attacking us. What happened? So I'm not sure if the team split up. So we could maybe concentrate on one first. Yeah, so I think one of my teammates is dealing with this one as well. So more than so we deal with one at a time. I think that's the safest way of doing things. With a slight bit of a detour of killing shits, trying to kill us. Got rid of one. So sometimes, like I was saying, you do split up and try to kill both, split the team up. Doesn't matter. Shit. And then the boss is going to respawn. Once we get rid of this. There we are. Yoo-hoo! Whoa, there's loads of ships here. See, this will add up to a good score if we obviously not below the well, if we were over the 25-minute mark, we'll start losing points. So, like I said, if you get a chance to cast your super, when you do have plenty of the hive shits to kill, you will have a great opportunity. Yes. More points we get for the end. And we'll get
When I commanded my forces against the Guardians, I saw you as children, spoiled by the light. But now that I fight alongside you, I see that your true power is your metal, not your traveler's blessing.
Hundreds of years of dying over and over have made the Guardians fearless and ferocious.
That's the kind of resolve I need on my war council, Lord Saladin.
So we eventually got it done, didn't we? So we'll say thank you to our teammates for this instance. So at least it took us 5, maybe even 6 times. So for this stream we began with Xer's Reset, as we always do, seeing what you had available, and then we did some Crucible control, and then we did some Gambit as well, and then we had fun attempting the Nightfall run. So the first one seemed to work okay. Did start slightly, from the beginning, or I should say it already began at the beginning, and then after that we couldn't try to do another one. Well, we did try, but we couldn't really succeed in attempting another opportunity. And then the 4th or 5th attempt, it appeared that we were going to go through all the way to the end, and then obviously the instance crashed, so we had to redo it again. So I think it was probably like 5 or 6 times we so 2 out of the 6 5 attempts so some of them didn't work, some did, but at least you get to, or at least you got to see what the Nightfall run is for tonight's live stream. So I do want to say thank you for watching. It's been rather entertaining from start to finish. So as always, this will be edited and re-uploaded, so you can watch it from start to finish, so you get to see everything as well. And like I was saying before, if you just want to watch specific parts of this stream, individual parts will be uploaded separately as separate little uploads, and yeah, the full version of this will be uploaded as well, as if it was live again. But anyway, thank you for watching. So the next live stream, ladies and gentlemen, will be this Reset Tuesday coming, but information regarding to what we will be doing exactly from this Reset Tuesday all the way to this coming Saturday. I will upload the information video on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. And maybe this week it will be up to the following Friday, and then the week after may be a full reset one, but I will verify that during the information video that will be uploaded this Sunday. So I do want to say thank you for watching. It's been rather entertaining from start to finish, and well, finished, I don't know what that was. So from start to finish it's been rather entertaining. Died loads, had terrible run of the Nightfall one, where there was, you know, things that usually can happen did actually happen, and bear in mind I was we're live, so you get to see that again, all again. But anyway, I do hope you will enjoy the upcoming you know, uploads of this, because it will be fun to watch, just like last week's was fun as well. That Nightfall was fun as well. But anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I do look forward to seeing you all very soon for another dramatic live stream. And it, like I said, should be this Reset Tuesday coming. But until then, stay safe. I look forward to seeing you all for another bit of drama. But anyway, I do hope that your weekend is going to be less eventful than mine. Please don't die or anything like that, or fall off the map like I did. Whatever game you're playing, if you're doing that. But anyway, stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you all very soon for another dramatic live stream. But for now, take care.